We just told you we bought it. What do you need the receipt for?
After the racial incident at the Nike store, there was no real response or change, and we're now suing Nike.
We don't feel like our voices were being heard. Come to the table, talk to us, hear us out, let us know that you are with people of color. Help us change what's going on. This should never have gotten this far. This is embarrassing to have to be suing a company that you thought you loved.
You were actually sponsored by Nike for a long time, right?
Yeah, I represented Team USA in the 2008 World Championships. So
Right.
Nike was our main sponsor. You will see me in a uniform with a Nike check,
Yeah.
which was my favorite, brand growing up. I wanted to be like Michael Jordan. That ball was really significant to me because that paid my way through college.
Well, Nike responded to this. On the 19th of July, they issued this apology. We are taking the recent situation at our Santa Monica store very seriously, and we're currently investigating the facts. We have reached out to the family to express our deepest apologies, and we will continue to work with our teams to ensure we deliver on our expectations for consumer experiences.
They've made billions of dollars off of the backs of people that look like me, right? Billions. So what is your expectations? What are you planning to do to change the infrastructure of your company so people like me can feel safe? Read that police report. She told the police officer the guy in the pink sweater stole the ball. How can I steal something and not pay for it at the same time? And imagine, I told my wife not to film this because I knew that I will be on Dr. Phil one day. You know what I mean? And the sad thing about it is I was mad at her in a moment, but this is the only thing that is exonerating us. And I want to apologize to my wife openly in front of the public, the world, whatever, and tell her I'm sorry for telling her don't film that because I was so embarrassed. And now I refuse to be embarrassed, to fight for my freedom, my justice for all, for a country that I represented, a country that I won a gold medal for. I refuse to sit dormant and not fight for people like George Floyd that can't talk. That could have easily happened to us. I have a son, he has a daughter. I'm here to tell my story, right? The story of truth, the story of being discriminated against, the story of being hated for nothing. And the thing, Dr. Phil, that really hurts, as a black man, I'm 37 years young. I've been called the N-word. I can't even count how many times. I don't care about myself. When I look at my son and say, wow, this, not even 2 years old, he has to deal with this, right? My son has to deal with this. So I was like, no, I refuse not to fight. I refuse not to fight. I refuse not to ask a company like Nike to stand with me, just like how you stand with me when we won the gold medal for you. Yeah. I refuse not to just sit back and be a coward and not defend my freedom and justice because this is America, right? This is America. My grandfather fought for the country, and couldn't even get a sandwich. He didn't get his freedom and justice for all. He had to go to the bat. And today, after winning a gold medal for this country, guess what? I went to the Nike store, right? I can't even go with my family and be treated right. I'm falsely accused. This ain't something, we're on here because we were falsely accused. Yeah. I didn't steal nothing. Why are you following us? Why can I live in peace? Yeah. Why do I have to step outside and be looked at as an angry black man that was doing everything that I can do? I didn't want this. What do we look like going and stealing a $12 ball? We definitely don't look like it to us. It wasn't the content of our character. My wife, like I said, I apologized to her. Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, good wives do what they know is right and not what their husbands tell them.
You're not a good wife. You're a great wife.
No argument here.